don't like talking about. We're seeing a very interesting phenomenon in the process of justice, special justice, that we have today, where, for example, the responsible for those crimes recognize massacres, torture, but they don't like to recognize their responsibility in sexual violence. They're ashamed of it. That's my interpretation. So, and also, I've been pressured. Pilar is partly responsible of that. That I dedicated myself to listening to the stories of victims from the beginning. I told Paula Gaviria, I had a professor that told me, you're going to get into a very lonely terrain. It's a hard one, and you're going to feel very alone. You're going to need to energize yourself. Start listening to victims, their dramas, their stories. This is going to reinvigorate you. So I started hearing a victim per week, and effectively, each time that they told me their dramas, I was very impressed. But the most beautiful part, what pushed me the most, drove me the most, a lot of them told me, President, keep on forward. After I explained that the transitional justice meant that those who committed those crimes, that they told me, they were not going to go to jail behind bars, but they were going to have another type of sanction. So I told them, why so generous? And they told me, because we don't want others to suffer what we went through. So for me, that was a lesson in life. My perception of the human condition was elevated. Human beings are better than I thought, and this is thanks to the victims. So, in the reparation is one of the rights of victims. They established 4 rights: the truth, justice, reparation, and non-repetition. Reparation is one of the important rights. So, a colleague of mine, a Nobel Peace Prize, his name is Dennis. He's in Congo. He won the Nobel Prize because of his work, a marvelous hospital that he built, amongst other things, to attend victims of sexual violence, because the war in Congo was tremendous and is still terrible in Sudan and other places.